Good morning. So, we're getting into busy times for me. So, my plan is to make a new outfit for Miss Cow. I've had this cow for many years. It originally belonged to my grandmother. I have no idea how old she actually is, but I love her. And I think it's time she got a new something. I'm thinking maybe a bonnet and like a fun little pinafore. Kind of keep with the 70s old Oregon Trail feeling thing that was popular. I think that'll be cute. And shouldn't be too difficult for me to, make this week. And then just have to figure out something relatively easy to do next week. Okay, so my plan was to sew a top for Miss Cow, but then I hated it, so I stopped, and then I got very overwhelmed with Hanukkah, Christmas, anniversaries, and 3 Thanksgivings that I went to. So I've been putting this off, but I figured out I'm really good at crocheting. So we're gonna do a little crochet crash course. So I've got one panel for this little sweater that I'm gonna give to Miss Cow. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a little mock rib stitch right at the bottom, and then we're gonna double crochet up, and then we're going to stitch those 2 pieces together, leaving room for armholes and neck holes. And once I get done with that, I'll show you how I put the sleeves in and maybe a nice little neck. So, to get started with our little mock rib. This, by the way, is a 4.5mm hook. It can be any size you want. I crochet with like bigger hooks in general anyway, because I like to layer my clothes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to chain once more. In the second chain, we're going to put in 1 single crochet, like so. Then in the second chain, we're going to do another crochet, and 1 more, and that's 3. Doesn't look like too much right now, but that's okay. So next, chain 1, flip your little thing, and let's see. So you can see how it makes a little V in each stitch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go right into the back part of this and pull it through, single crochet. And you can see how I've only gone through 1 string, and then the other tail of the V is still free. So we're going to continue with that. I guess you could say I'm working in the back of the stitch. I don't know. I know how to crochet and I'm very good at it, but I honestly just wing it. So we're going to do that again, and 1 more time. And now we have, you can see it's starting to look kind of like a rib stitch. And we're gonna chain, flip, and repeat the process. So we're only going into the back thread and single crochet. And I'm telling you it's only one thread, but what I'm using is two threads working simultaneously as one. And just because it's very thin on its own, I'll show you what I mean. So that's my single thread, and I just doubled up to give it a bit more heft. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my ribbing, and then I will get back to you when I'm all done. I'm back. So I've got my rib done, and now we are going to work on getting my double crochets in. So to start that process off, we aren't snipping any threads or anything. This is just one continuous piece. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then in the first little, it's not a chain. I'm used to working with like very clear chains and things, and also not talking about what I'm doing as I'm doing it. So in the first space, right here, we're going to insert and do a double crochet. So let me explain how to double crochet, I guess. You got your working thread. You're gonna wrap it around once, go in, pull another thread through. So you have 1, 2, 3 little loops on your hook. You're gonna wrap it around again, and you're gonna pull the thread closest to the hook through 1 and 2. You're gonna wrap around again, pull through 2, and there's a double crochet. So we'll do that again. Wrap it around, find where you can put your hook through. So it's going to be right after this little lump, right in here. Pull your thread through, wrap it around, going through twice, wrapping around, going through twice again. Wrapping around, going through, wrapping around and pulling through, and then again. And we're just going to continue that all the way to the end. So I'm gonna run through that really quick. So how have you guys been? I don't know. I never ask. I never feel like I needed to, but maybe I should. What's going on? Things good? I hope so. Things are pretty okay with me. Bit busy, bit overwhelmed, but having a good time, I think. My temple has a rabbinical assistant, and we're gonna be doing a very big project for Passover, so I'm gonna start working on that. I know which part of the Haggadah I'm working with, but I have no idea what to do with it. Like, should I illustrate? Should I weave? Should I crochet? Should I sew? Should I do some combination of all those things I do? What do I do? You know? Oops. Forgot I had a needle stuck in there. So that's where my brain is. I think I'm gonna start filming the process of that big project I'm working on. So, I don't know, sometime around Passover, expect a weirdly long and in-depth video of my creative process, which I assume will mostly be me kind of crying. Or maybe not cry. Maybe this will all go very smoothly and everything will be wonderful and easy and great. That's what I'm gonna hope for. But, you know, other than art stuff, how are the holidays? Is everyone having a good holiday? I hope so. I had a good holiday. And by holiday specifically, I mean Thanksgiving. I did have 3. One with just me and my husband, one with my mom and her boyfriend. That was nice. It's nice to go and hang out with them. And then the third one was with my best friend at her house. So, yeah. Been doing a lot this year. A lot more than we usually do for any holiday, really, I think. We don't really decorate or do stuff. I mean, I light the Hanukkah, and Rick does that with me because he loves me and does things with me. Okay, we are at the end. So, now we're going to continue working up. Oh gosh, let me move. Nope, I guess that's good. Oh, the sun. Hi, it's winter in Maine. It gets dark at, what time is it? 1:49 in the afternoon. Okay, so now that we're working up, we're going to chain 2. 1 and 2, and then we're gonna flip it. And now you can see where all of the stitches are, because they all look like little V's, and that's exciting. And we're just gonna keep double crocheting. And unlike the rib stitch, we are not going through just the back one, we're just going through both of them. And I'm gonna continue this until it's as big as my other piece. Then I will stitch it up, and we'll talk about a couple ways to do that, because there's a way where you can just use a hook to stitch it up, and that's fun. But there's also, you know, just using a needle and your threads, and a bunch of ways to do that. But for now, I'm just gonna keep crocheting, and then we'll touch base once that's done. And this shouldn't take me too long, maybe about 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, bye. I didn't feel too chatty the other day, so I started working on the skirt and then just never talked about it. But I will explain what I'm doing, and no, it has nothing to do with a crochet hook this time. So, I'm just making a gathered skirt, and a gathered skirt is really easy. All you technically need for one gathered skirt are 2 rectangles. One for the waistband and one for the skirt. And you just gather it up and shove it all into the waistband. So what I have done is I cut out 2 rectangles, and I sewed up each side. I left a little gap on one side because that's where my hook and eye is going to go for a closure. And now I just need to gather it and shove it all into a waistband, which I did cut out. Beautiful. All right, let's get gathering. It's gathered. A little too gathered for now, but that's okie dokie, because we gotta measure it against our beautiful, lovely Miss Cow. Isn't she pretty? Oh, hi, handsome. What do you think? You want to say hi? Yeah? Oh, good boy. What a sweet thing you are. Is that too loose? Ah, shoot, I made it too loose.
I'll tell you a story from when I was just a kid, back during the final days of the Third Great Ninja War.
Hello. So, we're finally done. I finally made the lovely Miss Cow a very cute little outfit. She's very happy with how it all looks and turned out, and she says 10 out of 10 would do again. Yeah. It was all fairly simple. I just got very overwhelmed, so it took me quite a bit longer than I thought it would. I am not, more than likely not going to be putting up another video this month and just give myself time to deal with everything I'm doing right now. But I made a very cute little outfit for my cow. I'm very happy with it. And yeah, maybe my next video will be something, I don't know, should it be fantasy inspired or like historically inspired? Oh, hi, handsome. Oh, ouch. Oh, your little claws right in the knees. Hi. Hi. We got another, ow. Okay, bye. Yeah, so I don't know what I'll do. I'll figure it out, or I'll take suggestions. That's a thing. Yeah. Let me know what you want me to do next, and maybe I'll do it.